YouTube and welcome back to my channel. This is Jan's. Oh, I feel like my boobies is out. This is the worst kind of top. Who invented these? Okay, hello again, YouTube, and welcome. What is this? Hello again, YouTube, and welcome to another wonderful installment of J Unscripted TV. I am so fucking happy that you're here. Okay, so today we're going to talk about one of those elephants in the room kind of subjects that I figured after our introduction last week we should just go ahead and get out of the way. Yes, we're going to talk about these bling blings. If you haven't noticed that I have in my mouth, and I probably will have in my mouth for at least the next year and a half to 2 years. But adult braces and how much fun they are. They're wonderful. If you haven't tried them, you should. Not really. They suck. And I'm going to tell you why they suck so much. But before then, little backstory. So I hate going to the dentist. Dread it. I hate going to any kind of doctor. I have a thing with hospitals and the smell of latex gloves that I literally just cannot deal. But for the longest time, I wanted to do something to kind of tweak my smile to just get it as perfect as I possibly could. A lot of people tell me that I have beautiful teeth and that I don't need it, but I always wanted to do something to perfect my smile because I always felt like I had a little bit of like an overbite, and I wanted to get rid of it. So I said, you know what? Why not? I finally had the chance to do something about it, so I went into my dentist's office and I let them know that I wanted to do something about my smile. And to be completely honest with you, my reasons were completely aesthetic. I just wanted my smile to be perfect, and I really wasn't concerned or wasn't aware of any deeper issues that I had that maybe required me to do something about my smile. So basically what my dentist told me was, girl, no, your shit is jacked up. You actually need braces like ASAP. Your bite is all sorts of unaligned, and we need to get this started as soon as possible to prevent any other problems in the future. So I was like, cool, when can we get started with Invisalign? She said, hold it right there, girlfriend. I know you're trying to be cute and all, and you don't want people to see your braces, but you cannot do Invisalign. It's not for you. It's not gonna work in your case. You need braces. But enough of that, because I'm not here to talk about orthodontia or my treatment plan or none of that boring shit. I'm here literally just to vent to you about how much it sucks to have adult braces. So if you have adult braces and you can feel my pain, stick around because we are going to talk about how much this shit really sucks. Alright, so the first reason why adult braces suck is because they restrict your eating so much. And I really did not realize it until the very first time, right after I got my braces put on, that I tried to eat something. I didn't realize how ridiculous this was going to be. When the orthodontist handed me a list of all the things that I could not eat, I nearly had a meltdown because the first thing that I saw on there was like nuts, and I'm like, I love eating cashews. That's like one of my favorite snacks. And now I can't even eat that, although I still try sometimes, but it's not even worth it anymore. And I remember right after I got my braces taken off, I tried to go and have a sandwich right after. It was just a shit show. It was ridiculous. There was cheese all up in my braces, and I was like, is this literally gonna be my life for the next 2 years? The brushing routine. Okay, so another thing that absolutely sucks about having braces is how much time it takes to clean them at the end of the day, and the process that you have to go through. You have to brush, then you have to water floss, then you have to real floss, which is, you know, for people who have braces and know what I'm talking about, it's nothing like regular flossing. And then you have to really floss your teeth one by one to make sure you didn't leave anything crazy in there. And let me tell you, there's always something crazy in there at the end of the day. I'm talking pieces of broccoli. I'm talking chunks of bread. I'm talking cheese. I'm talking seeds. You name it, it's probably in there. You have to take whatever this thing is, put your floss through it, And after you have it lubed, go in between every single tooth. Make sure you get behind there and floss. It's ridiculous, and I really don't know how I'm living my life right now having to do this every single night. The pain. These things are painful. Not only do I feel like an elephant is sitting on my face all the time, but there's all kinds of crazy things going on in here that are poking me, scratching me, slicing me. If you have braces, you feel my pain. I recently got my braces tightened, so currently I'm not even able to chew through a piece of toasted bread without feeling like somebody just punched me in the mouth. Another wonderful fact about having braces: intimacy. Would you like to know how crazy it is to try to get busy with these? My boyfriend doesn't even want to make out with me anymore. And you know what? I don't even blame him, because nobody wants to make out with a cheese grater. I wouldn't want to make out with a cheese grater, so why should he? It's ridiculous. I would go into more detail about how much more it gets in the way when you're trying to get busy, but I'm gonna leave that to your imaginations. That's it. That's my life from now on for the next 2 years. As if I didn't hate doctor's appointments now, I have at least 2 dentist appointments every single month. Between the cleaning and the tightening, I have to see my dentist more than I see my mom. Another reason why adult braces suck is because now nobody takes me serious. Alright, well, nobody took me seriously before. I had a job interview the other day, and I could tell that the whole entire time they were looking at my braces and just thinking, oh, how old is this chick? And why is she here? And where's her mom? Another thing about adult braces that I absolutely hate: speaking. This is taking a lot of effort of me, if you haven't noticed. And there is random bursts of spit that come out, and that is not voluntary. I can't even talk about anything passionately without having to adjust my mouth every 3 seconds to make sure that the words that are coming out of my mouth are coming out clearly. And the list. I know that it might not be super noticeable, but I definitely did not talk like this before I got my braces in. People try to act like they don't notice that you have braces, and they try to avoid talking about it. I remember the very first day that I went into work, which is actually the same day that I got my braces on. My co-workers were looking at me like I was a freaking alien, but nobody dared to say a word or ask what the hell was in my mouth. They would rather just look at you like you have 3 heads and not say a word until you're the one who's like, so yeah, I got braces today, guys. And then they want to be like, oh my god, really? Let me see, you got braces? I didn't even notice. Lies. You are liars. Another simple pleasure that has been stripped away from me is pictures. You literally just don't even know what to do in pictures most of the time. Do you own it and smile big as hell and realize you look freaking ridiculous? Or do you try to hide it by doing this weird thing? The more you hide it, the worse it looks. So most of the times it's better to just smile and forget about the rest, because the reality is that you're gonna be stuck with these braces for the next year, year and a half. So you might as well get comfortable with them. Yes, girl, you work those adult braces. And finally, the thing that I probably hate the most about having my braces is this wonderful little care bag that I have to carry everywhere with me for the maintenance of my braces. There are so many random little gadgets that I have to carry around, whether it is to keep my mouth clean or to make my braces more comfortable. I don't even want to think about how much ortho wax I have already ingested. If you have braces, you know what ortho wax is, and I'm not sure that's completely healthy for you to be eating. All in all, adult braces suck, but I am actually very excited to see the results. Hopefully, you are still around to see the results as well. So don't forget to subscribe and tune in to J Unscripted TV every single week to hear me rant about life and how dysfunctional mine is, and hopefully it'll make you feel a little bit better about yours. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, shut up. Momo, deja la niña. Vete de ahí. So, thank you once again for tuning in to J Unscripted TV. I hope to see you again next week. Bye.